when I came into Teen Challenge, brotherhood meant, just a friend or something like that. But now it's like, it takes on a different meaning, especially from a Christian context. It's like, these are brothers in Christ.
Just someone you can help, not think of yourself, thinking of the people around you. You can help lift them up, be a brother to them when they're in need.
It's like brotherhood is to me is like somebody that you can lean on, somebody that you can go to when you're in a time of need, somebody when you're down and out and just need somebody to be a sounding board. Well, the one thing I can say about Devin is that, when we first came into induction together, we were, kind of wild and crazy and just didn't have any projective in life. And now that he's come a long way, getting ready to graduate, he's really matured and turned out to be a really good guy. I enjoy being with him, enjoy being around him, and have fun with him.
I roomed with Devin early on. He was young. He had just come in, and he was hard-headed and wanted his way. But over time, I saw him grow into a more patient guy. So I knew God was working in his life. I could tell, and he softened a lot, and he was growing up. He's spiritual, and he seeks God with all his heart, and he seeks out men of God on campus, and he's gonna be a success story. I think my best memory of Johnny Joe, and the thing that made me love him in a special way, was the first night he was here. The tradition is that we always hover around the new guys, and so it was a big crowd. I mean, we had some big circle prayers back then, and Johnny Joe was, I think he was next to me or something, and he just bust into tears, and I could see that God was working on him. And then afterward, he asked me if he could go, if I would go with him to the altar, and so he could rededicate his life to Christ. And I got Pastor Bud, and we went up together, and he did, and I just started shouting it out to everybody. It was such an amazing thing, and he's just been one of my buds in here. It's good to have a good friend.
Johnny, when he first came in here, was a lot like me. We just wanted to do our things our way. We were both very angry, didn't listen. But over time, Johnny's, held his tongue. He's actually lifted people up instead of, beating them down like usual. He's grown spiritually. He's learned a lot about being nice to people, motivating them, being a good example. So definitely tell that he's grown and learn how to dress a little bit.
It's a good thing.
And, he's a good example to a lot more students that are new, that came in like me. Mike's always been a good example here. He was my big brother for a week or two. He got me through, talked me out of wanting to leave, and made me think about all the things that I should focus on, that I could learn here that I wasn't thinking about. And he's just helped a lot of people throughout his time here, all of his brothers, and he's just always lifted people up, always motivated them, and he's had his stuff to go through, and he's endured it, and it's made him stronger, and I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, it's $25, bro.
So like Mike said about me, is just the impression I have of him is the first night that I came into Teen Challenge. It was, like I said, I was scared, nervous, all the emotions that you could think of was running through my mind, and came prayer time, and him along with a few other guys circled around me and started praying for me, and I knew then that it was, that I needed to rededicate my life to Christ and become one with him again, and Mike was there with me the whole time. He's continued to be there. He's been a really good friend, almost like a grandfather. I mean, a father.
I don't know if that's such a compliment.
But anyway, yeah, he's been like a brother to me. I've been able to go to him when I've had problems, when I need prayer, whatever. He's just always been there for me, and I'm very grateful for him.